What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys yet another ranking. I know we've been doing a lot of those on the channel recently, but in this video, I'm going to be ranking all 6 of the members of the Thunderbolts and just ranking them all from my least favorite to my most favorite, and this is one of those lists that will always be changing and just never honestly stay in a specific kind of ranking that I would like. I'm just going based off of what I feel about the team after seeing the film 4 times. So I'm going to be diving into that ranking and more in this video. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Nerd Media. I talk about movies, TV shows, and comic books all the time, every day on the channel. And today we're talking about Thunderbolts, but we're also talking about Superman, Mission Impossible. We got Ironheart coming up. We also just got a bunch of other stuff coming that we're going to be discussing on this channel. So with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what your ranking would be for all the Thunderbolts members. And also, I just want to give a quick thanks to you guys because we've been getting a lot more views and just overall responses to some of the videos I've been posting recently, like my MCU ranking and my video about who I think is on Sam Wilson's Avengers. It's really brought more of a community to the channel, so I just want to say thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and I know a lot of people have been enjoying the ranking videos. That's why I'm doing a lot, and this, I think, for now is going to be my final one for at least maybe a week. I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably going to do one for Mission Impossible, but I think that this is probably going to be it for now because I can't really think of any other ones, maybe besides doing like my favorite TV shows or my favorite movies of all time. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to see those, but I'm going to stop talking. With all that being said, let's dive right into the video. So like I said, all these characters I love so much, and this movie actually made me love some of these characters even more. But number 6 is going to go to Taskmaster. The only reason why this character is down here is just because I don't really enjoy the portrayal of Taskmaster in the MCU, so I wasn't really affected by her death in the actual movie. I actually found it funny how abrupt it was and how it just happened, and then we kind of moved past it a little bit, but I do like how we acknowledge it here and there in the movie. But I also just think that because I wasn't attached to that character prior to Thunderbolts, why would I be attached to them during Thunderbolts? And they didn't even have that much screen time, so you can't really put them that much higher on this list. Coming in at number 5, I'm going to be giving it to John Walker. I love him. He was my MVP the first few times I watched this movie. Like, he seriously has some hilarious comedic timing in this movie, and he's also still my favorite and most well-written character post Endgame. Like, I think that the writing that they did on that character in Falcon and Winter Soldier and the writing that they do here is so deep, so great, and I just love it. And he really does bring a kind of emotional weight to the movie in many ways because there's a lot of different things that happen with this character that we explore in this film. And then there's just so many great comedic moments. Wyatt Russell has fabulous comedic timing. Like, seriously, this guy sometimes is funnier than Red Guardian, and that is saying a lot, but I love this character. I just think that I enjoyed all the other ones a little bit more. Coming in at number 5, I'm going to give it to Ghost. I really, really love how this movie specifically made me love her character so much more. Like, I could see her going up in my ranking just because of how much I've enjoyed this character rewatching Thunderbolts, and whenever I rewatch Ant-Man and the Wasp, I'm going to probably enjoy that movie more because of how much I like her character now. Like, not that I didn't like her character in Ant-Man and the Wasp, I just didn't really feel a connection, but now that we have spent this time with her in this film, she is one of my favorite characters post Endgame now that we've seen her post Endgame, and she's also one of the best of the team, and I'm actually looking forward to her future in the MCU. Coming in at number 4, I'm going to give it to Alexei, Red Guardian. He is the emotion, he's the humor, and he's the humor and the kind of comedic relief in this film, and let me tell you, it definitely works. Like, I've seen this film 4 times now. Every single joke still hits, and all the Red Guardian jokes absolutely hit. Like, from the literal first moments that we see him, I am already laughing because I think that it's hilarious that his house is just coated with a bunch of Red Guardian merch, and he's watching tapes of Red Guardian over and over again. I think that it's hilarious, and I think that that is honestly one of the funniest things about the movie is that little scene right there. And I just love this character. I think that he not only is a comedic relief, he also has some really emotional moments as well with Yelena. And I really do love just that character and how David Harbour is able to switch from this comedic, jokey kind of guy and then go into these really emotional moments. And the way that we are able to see Red Guardian shift from being kind of like this jokey guy over to emotion, I think is done so seamlessly and so natural that it really just makes you love this character more, and not just because he's a comedic relief. Coming in at number 3, I'm going to give it to Bob, aka Sentry, aka The Void. I love this character in this movie. Like, I seriously believe that this portrayal of Sentry in The Void was absolutely perfection. Like, the portrayal of The Void is something that I would love to talk about more in depth with you guys on the channel. Let me know if you want to hear me talk about that more. But I just seriously, absolutely love this character. The way that the mental health theme is kind of almost centered around him in many ways, and how they handle that, how they deal with it, and how they really give him a lot of great moments is just awesome to me. And I think that his character in this film was so awesome that I think that all the different themes that were attached to him, obviously his power set, and just Lewis Pullman doing a great job, really made me love this character. And I, again, am genuinely looking forward to seeing him in Avengers Doomsday. Like, I am so excited to see what kind of role Bob or Sentry is going to play in those films. Right, getting into the top 2 here, I'm going to give it to Bucky. I love Bucky. He is one of my favorite MCU characters, and he is just such a well-written character, and I love that he is like a character that we have seen him go on such an incredible journey from the first Captain America up to now. Like, it seriously has been quite a ride with this character, and unfortunately I feel like his time in the MCU is going to be coming to an end around the Avengers films. But I mean, his role that he had in this film of kind of being like the grandfather or the father of this group, one who has been through everything that all these other characters are going through. He's kind of like the mentor in many ways. He's learned from his mistakes. He is now kind of a fully matured and like moved past his past and everything kind of person, and I really love that role for him, and I think that's very fitting considering where we left him in Falcon and Winter Soldier. But yeah, I love Bucky, and I just really think that his character couldn't have served a better purpose in this film. I loved him, and he was one of the highlights of the movie. He has the best scene in this movie, that car chase that we see in the desert. Great stuff. I love him. He's back in his ore farming days, and just, I love this character in this movie. He is one of the best MCU characters. But number 1, I'm going to have to give it to Yelena. I really, really genuinely believe that her being the main character not only helped the story, but helped her character, just because I loved her character beforehand. She was one of my favorites post-Endgame, like I said, with John Walker. But I think that the journey that we've seen her go on, and then seeing how everything that she has been through that we have seen her in really has affected her in this movie, and how not only just Bob, but kind of the main story being centered around Yelena's mental health, and how those two's mental health really kind of collides in some ways, and just the symbolism that we see with her character and his is really, really, really well done. And it really makes me love that character more because it really adds a huge layer of relatability to these characters. And I feel like Marvel hasn't really had that factor anymore of feeling like you can relate to specific MCU characters. They haven't had that in years. At least in my opinion, they haven't had it in years. But I think that having that not only in this film for everybody in it, but especially for Yelena and Bob, really, really helped. And especially for Yelena, she's probably my favorite character of this team so far. Again, this list can change at any point. Like, I could seriously put it anywhere. I could literally put any character at number 1 and I'd be okay with it. But just, this is my feelings right now after seeing this film 4 times. And I personally really, really love her character. And she's one of my favorite MCU characters. So her being number 1 on this list doesn't really make a difference to me because she's probably going to be in the top 3 regardless. But I love her character, and I really love the direction and the story that was told with her, adding that relatability to an MCU character, which I feel like we haven't gotten in a long time. But I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what your ranking would be for the Thunderbolts team. And if you stuck around this long in the video, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And clearly I said something you liked or you were just entertained and enjoyed the video. So subscribe, comment down below, like the video to help this video get out there. Share this with your friends and family. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.